Welcome back, Legendary Potato here, and today I want to talk to you guys about the new textures for Minecraft Java Edition as they came out today, and I kind of want to take a look at them and kind of get a feel for exactly what this new version of the game is going to look like. And there's a lot of cool things you can see as we look around. I think one of the most noticeable things is the leaves, so I kind of want to look around and just kind of take a look at what this game will look like with these new textures on. So I'm going to be showing them off for you guys if you haven't seen them already, and just kind of showing off as much as I can. So hope you guys will enjoy the video, of course. If you do, make sure you do leave a like on it. And I also have face cam on. I haven't done that in a little while, so of course you probably forgot what I looked like, but anyway, let's get into it. So there's so many cool textures to look at. Of course, there's things like the leaves here, there's things like the wood, so there's a lot of cool like things they got going on. Or there's a stone. Is that stone? Oh, it's gravel. That's gravel. Okay. I must say the gravel definitely, I don't know how I feel about that. It looks a lot like stone. I'll have to see what stone looks like, of course. But the pigs, like the pigs over here, I actually really like the look of the pigs. Like, look at that. It just kind of looks a little bit more, I don't know, colored in a way. I don't know. It's still pink, but it still has a little bit more color to it, which I like. Let's see. So it looks like there's some wolves. I don't think the wolves changed that much. I don't know if they changed at all. But, you know, looks cool. And, of course, I'll look in the creative menu and show off a bunch of cool stuff as well. Sand, I like the sand. I really like just like the look of the world. Like, it doesn't look too different, but actually like the subtle changes actually seem to work really well when you put it all together in the world like this. So let's see, like this flower. Ooh, the flower looks nice. That's cool. And then that, wow, all right. Like, I really like the look of these, and sorry if my keyboard is really loud, by the way. I just noticed it is probably a little loud. Stone looks almost identical to the way it looked before, of course. But yeah, if we compare that with gravel, like, I guess you can kind of see the difference if you kind of just get used to it over time. I could see that, of course. But what else is there to look at? I guess we can look in the creative menu a little bit. I'm trying to find other biomes as well, because we're right now just getting spruce. I could have put on smaller biomes. That way I could have gone through a lot more biomes, but we'll have to work with this, of course. So it looks like we're getting into, looks like a little bit of mountains, some plains. And there's some sheep over here. Let's see if these sheep look any different. I don't know if they will or not. Oh, okay, the wool's got a little bit more, you know, thing going to it. But let's get into some more of the exciting stuff. So let's get rid of all this stuff in our inventory. Let's look at things like the wool. I'll just grab a bunch of random blocks and I'll just kind of place them down, take a look at them. But you can see a lot of differences in here. There's a, oh, okay, there's something popping up there. And so there's like glass. That must look cool. And like, we'll grab one more. Oh, actually, I think there's normal pumpkins now. I wonder if that's a thing. We'll take a look at... Ooh, actually, we'll take a look at the powder. I don't know why I chose a bad color, but there we go. Anyway, so yeah, as you can see, just like a bunch of blocks that we're familiar with actually just seem to look a lot different now. I don't know if the wool's actually any different. I don't think it is, but it still looks fine the way it is. Sand, we looked at that earlier. Sandstone, it looks just more HD. Like, I really like the look of that. Polished diorite. That looks really clean. I actually like the look of that. That actually, like, somebody could actually build with that. I feel like that's a texture somebody would, you know, be willing to build with. The glass, I don't know how I feel about the glass. I don't know. I couldn't see myself building big things out of glass, like tubes and stuff like that. I don't know. Let me know what you think of the glass, of course. I bet the stained glass would look a lot better if we had, like, white stained glass. Actually, let's find some stained glass. Is that somewhere in here? Is that in this section? Yeah, it is. Okay. White stained glass, because that's a very popular one to use, of course. Oh, okay, it's still normal. It looks like the stained glass is still normal, but this glass is different. So I assume they'll change into this. So like this to this. We'll have to see, of course, exactly what happens. So let's see, red concrete powder. I don't know if it looks any different. It looks a little brighter, but I think that's just the color update thing. Oh, diamond. Okay, so let's get some blocks like these and that. Okay, so there's so many cool blocks to look at here. I really like the diamond and the glowstone. That actually looks really neat. That's a nice looking block. Like, it just, I don't know, it has a nice color to it. And the pumpkin definitely does look a lot more realistic. I must say, I like a lot of these textures. Like, they actually look really nice for this game. This sponge, let's get the sponge as well. Why not? Because sponge is a cool block, and like nobody ever really appreciates it unless you're like playing survival and stuff. But those actually look pretty cool. It's a little bit more subtle. It's a little bit more of a subtle sponge, I must say. But yeah, I'm trying to show off as many textures as I can, of course. But there's like, look at all these saplings and like stone bricks and stuff. Oh, these are the monster ones. So like the silverfish in there. But like the cobblestone, I think, I don't know. Personally, I think I can get used to the cobblestone. Actually, it feels like if you build out of it, it just feels like it kind of fits in more versus the old texture. Like the old texture is, you know, really old one. It's one of the, you know, first blocks. But I must say, like, it definitely looks a little bit cleaner. But, you know, Let's see, vines. Look at that. That's pretty cool. I guess, I don't know, they look more viney. I don't know. I feel like they look a little nicer. I can't find any blocks that I haven't been a fan of so far, for the most part. Like, at least it seems like I really like some of these blocks quite a lot. Like, wow, the piston. That looks I like how you can, like, see the wood still through the piston. That's neat. Okay, so it's like it's actually, like, slime put onto it. You can see it more. The note blocks. There you go. If you want to play that note block nicely, that actually looks really nice. Okay. Alright, Jappa did a really good job with these textures, I must say. Like, he really did perfect these. Is the redstone block changed? I don't think it is. I don't know. That doesn't look different to me. The reds, like, also the items in your inventory also look different, like the little items here. But let's see, redstone on the floor doesn't look different, but the item in your inventory, I must say, it looks a lot cleaner. So no, these things don't seem to be different. No, it doesn't seem like it. But, like, something also to note as well is the items in our inventory as well are going to look a lot different than just the place things. Like the boat, for example, like, you just hold it in your inventory. I'm pretty sure the boat, is it different? Maybe it's not. No, it's not really that different. Maybe a little bit, but, like, the inventory thing just looks a little bit more, like, HD and, you know, a little bit. Ooh, the Elytra looks really nice, and, like, Micro TNT, just pretty cool stuff in general. There we go. I can fly with the Elytra. Must say, probably the best item they've had in a long time, of course, is Elytra. Whoa, save toolbar. Okay, I haven't played Java in a while, so some of these things are like, oh, yeah, that's been in the game for a while, bro. Potions, I really like the look of the bottles. Like, they just kind of have this kind of shade or tint. I don't know, it's like some proper word for coloring. I'm not a coloring expert, but basically, like, the bottles just kind of have this, it doesn't look like in your hand it's a little different, but in your inventory HUD it's just a little bit more rounded and stuff. I don't know, personally I think it's kind of nice. It's a little bit more, it just kind of pops out a little bit more. So nice colors in general. And whoa, that's the rabbit. That's kind of cool. Let's see, so like raw flesh, apple looks really cool. Carrot, I think the carrot could use a little work. I don't know, maybe it'll grow on me a little bit. That's a potato. Okay, that's a convincing potato there. I will approve of that. Maybe you guys were waiting the whole video to see if I would show off a potato. There you go. Let's see, it doesn't look like much here changed. The flint and steel changed. Pretty neat. Actually, let's see if the fire texture changed. No, it didn't. Okay. I assume he's still working very hard making these textures, but what he has so far is really, really cool. Like, I'm actually really happy about these changes. There's a lot of people who are, like, not too sure about the changes, but at least for me personally, like, look at the totem of undying there. Isn't that pretty neat? There's grass in the way, but that's pretty cool. Like, a lot of people are like, I don't know how I feel about these changes, but I think they're really cool. And, like, the leaves look really nice, I think. I also have low graphic settings just so that the video doesn't lag since I'm recording. But yeah, of course, like, that looks really cool. I like that. I think that maybe the leaves could change just slightly, but it's definitely going in the right direction, of course. So it definitely looks a lot better. Looks like it's turning night soon, so I'll have to watch out for that. But it's also, okay, a jungle biome. So I'll just kind of keep flying through the biomes, of course, trying to see what else we can find. But just like you look around, it mostly looks the same. Like, it's not like this crazy new revolutionary thing. Like, no. But it's just like these subtle changes to the game that just kind of make it a little bit more, you know, nice to look at. Kind of matches the game a little bit more, which is what they're going for. So definitely well done with that, of course. I think there's a way to set it to day, but honestly, I'm not really great at commands, and I would like to not embarrass myself on a video, so I'm just going to let it get dark, of course. I'll just pretend that, oh, you know, just dark test, why not, right? But we're in the middle of a jungle now. Let's find some other stuff to play around with. But there's like a lot here. Is the armor change if you put it on your player? Is it different? Let's see, is it F1? No, F3. No, F5. It's F5 for sure. Oh yeah, I think it's a little bit different. It's a little bit more detailed, so let's put on the rest of gold armor, because gold armor is pretty cool, of course. So we'll do that. We'll put on gold armor like that, and I think there we go. So we should have full gold armor on now. Let's check. Oh yeah, I have an Elytra on, but that looks pretty cool. Looks really neat. Okay, but yeah, I must say, at first I was kind of skeptical about some of these changes, but like after seeing it and playing like through it, like it definitely looks really nice. What's going on with this, of course. I realized I didn't really go through a lot of these. Let's check out a bed. I bet the terracottas might be slightly different. I don't really know. I'm just gonna look through. Like, he didn't show us everything that he changed, but there's like so many, you know, things to look at. Of course, I'll just try and do what I can. The enchantment table looks a little different, so I'll kind of play around with that. Lily pad, I don't think there's water nearby, but I'll try and take a look at it. But of course, inventory items, you can take a look at those as well. There we go. We'll just grab a bunch of random items. Of course, we'll come over to here, and there we go. I don't think that's any different, but just kind of throw it down the bed. There you go. You can see like there's a pillow, there's a blanket. Slime doesn't seem different yet. Let's see, enchantment table. Ooh, you can see the more obsidian. It's a little dark. Maybe we should get a torch. Is a torch different? Maybe this might be opportunity to check. Oh, you can't place torches there. Maybe torches. I don't think torches are different. I think they're still the same. Should be different though. It's a cool looking block. But yeah, just like the coloring is just slightly different to make it look a little bit more fancy. And there's like the obsidian just kind of. Oh, actually, speaking of obsidian, there's a new obsidian texture, which actually was a little bit controversial. I don't know how people felt about this, but yeah, just like look at that. I think that actually looks really nice. I think that's a good, like, if you just kind of lay it out, like that looks pretty good. I think it's better than the old obsidian texture because it's just like, it just kind of looked like dark cobblestone and it was kind of ugly, but now this is pretty cool. Yeah, I like that. I like that. I think that's pretty neat. But a lot of people are like, maybe fix it a little bit. But personally, I think that's pretty good. So I actually liked these textures a lot more than I thought it would. So I'm really happy about that. So the direction that Java Edition is taking, I think this is also going to be on Bedrock. Like, I think the direction these are taking is just pretty good in general. But of course, it's still being worked on. This is only like a test and everything like that. See how people think, or what people think of it. You know, get some feedback. And I think that's just kind of a cool thing to do, since that's pretty much what they do on Java Edition. Kind of like, all right, give us some feedback. Let us know what you think, of course. And you get some cool results like this, and you get to hear back from the community. I think the mobs are. I haven't even checked out the mobs yet for the most part. I checked out a few, but not many. Are we even in a difficulty? Okay, we are. I don't think Creeper's different. Nah, it's not. I think the Blaze is different. That looks a little different. Squid, no. But only a few mobs, I guess, are changed. But I'm going to try and... I think the zombie was slightly different. It was like... Let's see, is it different? Oh, yeah, okay. You can see a little bit a change on, like, the shirt and stuff. It's nothing too crazy, but it's, like, subtle changes, of course. Nothing like that's overhauling the game, but... let's see, I'll try to show off a few more here. Is the parrot different? Ocelot? You know what? I don't know. I'll try these things. It's just all experimental. Let's see. Parrot. I don't think the parrots are different. No. Ocelot doesn't seem like it. And maybe the spider is. Might be. I don't know. I'm not sure. But yeah, anyways, I think I've seen a lot. There's so many things to look at, of course. I can't show off everything in the video, but there's a lot. There's a lot to see. So if you guys want to check out this for yourself, I'll leave a link to the tweet that Minecraft tweeted out, where pretty much you can get the download. You can try it for yourself. You can, you know, play survival or play creative, or just test it out in general and, you know, see what you think of it, and give them feedback. But I tried showing off as much as I can, just trying showing off different like categories of things. But there's just so much to look at, and just like no time to show it all off. But if you guys did enjoy the video, of course, make sure you do leave a like on it. It does help out the channel a lot. It lets me know you do enjoy the video, of course. And I will see you guys in the next video, which will be tomorrow. Every day. So make sure you sub, because videos are cool. And I'll see you guys in the next video. So have a good one. Peace.